When I was 13 years old, I took my first long distance walk. We lived in a suburb of Pittsburgh, not really close to any. We were just in the rural area of Pittsburgh, and I had walked from my parents' home into downtown Murraysville, a couple miles away, and then back. And I really felt at home when I was doing that. I didn't get along with my parents when I was younger. I still don't. It's more bearable nowadays. I still, especially my mom. We just don't have good chemistry. I don't think neither side is right or wrong, but see, to get an idea of the chemistry issue, my mom, when I go home, she insists on doing the laundry. I mean, I never get a chance to do it. I don't have problems with laundry, but she insists on doing it, and then she complains I never do laundry, as if, I've been out of the home for 7 years now, as if I've gone 7 years without doing laundry. It's kind of funny. So anyways, so I got to get away from all that for a couple hours, and it really made me feel at home. And that was my first experience of feeling at home. And I remember thinking, my dad, he is a chemical engineer, and he used to take business trips to Germany all the time. And I wanted to walk to Germany someday. Walk first across the country, and then into Alaska, and then cross the Bering Strait, and then through Siberia into Germany. Although at the time, most of Eastern Europe wasn't part of the EU. I don't think you can get a visa to do that at the time. Anyways, okay, and then when I was 20 years old, I had gotten accepted into a PhD program at RIT, and it had just been a few months since I got my driver's license at the time, and I was a little bit anxious about driving all the way to Rochester. Before that, I had only driven into Pittsburgh from my parents' home. This is about a 15-mile drive, and I was approaching. Well, first of all, I stopped to see a friend in Erie. It's from Pittsburgh to Rochester, and at the time I used to love to go to the bank and get rolls of coins to search. So I was doing that along the way to Erie. I stayed a night at my friend's place in Erie. The next day I was still getting coins along the way, and then I was in Buffalo. I got to Buffalo around 6 when all the banks started to close, so I had to go straight to Rochester from there. And then I got back on the highway, and then I saw this big sign that says Rochester, 67 miles or something like that. And as soon as I saw the word Rochester, I really felt at home. Oh, I remember thinking that Rochester was going to be the place where I met my future wife and won a Nobel Prize and made my first $1 million. It was going to be that place. And I didn't do any of that, but I did a lot of things that made me feel at home during my years in Rochester. Actually, I might have met my future wife. It's hard to tell now. And then last year, I took a vacation in Europe, and when I arrived in Gdansk, Poland, and I got out of the train station, I really felt at home again, because I was going to go look for my future wife there. And actually, I did meet a potential future wife, but we had some language barriers, and I went online frantically trying to learn Polish to no avail, and then I came home and I met an even better potential future wife, so I gave up on that. So every so often I get a feeling that I've arrived home, and it's always a nice feeling. Thanks for watching.